athlete from there.
Right, we're on the way then. The winner of this will have the honor or pleasure of facing Ashley Gonzalez in the first of the quarterfinals. So this for a place in the quarterfinal.
Definitely going to be a good second round match if Matthew makes it through.
Maybe a little bit tentative with that Uchimata, a little bit too much room between him and his opponent. But
absolutely,
now that he's had the feeling out process, he may decide to go a bit deeper.
Absolutely.
Next time.
And you know, one of the things that you see a lot of, especially yesterday, just a lot of when the entries in, the body locks, you know, and the lifts were just incredible.
Especially from the Mongolians.
Yeah.
You get close to them.
And from every angle too. I mean, it was crazy.
And the women too.
Yeah,
that's something that's really come into play. You know, that kind of power judo from the hips from the women. There's quite a few of them.
Well, now that
like
you can't,
strong.
Now that you can't, you know, you can't touch the legs. I mean, that's the closest point, and that elevates. Yeah,
a bit higher up. We saw one this morning. There was a really nice pickup. I can't remember who it was. Just one. But it was Hugo Pisana in the under 100 kilo.
From Cuba,
yeah. Put out Armenteros, didn't he?
Yeah, it was
threw him beautifully.
Phenomenal and great control. I mean, that was unbelievable. But Pisana is a very strong and very great judo player.
He's come up from under 90 kilos, and I'm just beginning to think that he may look better here at 100 than he did at 90, although he was pretty good at 90.
And I think at the point he was cutting quite a bit of weight and stuff, and you know how that can affect your performance and stuff. So yeah, it looked very comfortable. And the junior world champion, I mean, he's an up and comer. So that was a great match.
And then another difficulty was that he had to battle it out for that spot with Thiago Camilo.
Oh man, so. yeah. I mean, it's. And Camilo, we all know how he is for sure.
Aldikan picks up penalty for just being a little bit too careless with the contest area, wandering out and then picking up a Shido. And I keep referring to judo with this kind of tennis analogy, and now it's a Yuko for Purssey. The tennis analogy would be unforced errors.
Yes.
You know, you're in a rally and it's going backward and forward, and you just try to force it a little bit too much, and you do something you don't have to. You just take that chance. And if you're on the edge, you know, you should really know that you don't have to take that penalty. It doesn't have to happen. That's an unforced error if you start wandering out. Yosakami is on and already
very much
up to 20 seconds.
Great.
So
very nice. It's going to be a great next match between him and Ashley. Very good match.
That's what's coming up next.
Looks like Mark Anthony.
If Mark Anthony had that incredible win over Varlam Lipatiliani in the Olympic Games. What a shocker!
You know, that any given day, if they come out any different position, that's why you can't take your eye off the ball, and you definitely have to be there mentally and physically and just focused at all points.
He's a nice guy, so I know he's not going to smack me around if I tell him I wouldn't have put any money on him.
Well, you know, I think I think the final that they were looking at for the Olympics was definitely Iliadis and Lipatiani. So but there was a lot of great upsets.